Well, hi everybody, this is Helen, your Stampin' Up demonstrator from Bell Block in New Zealand. It's nice to be with you today. I'm really sorry about last week. I was going to send you a message and tell you that I was heading away for the day, but yeah, I just took off and forgot all about it and then thought about it later on. So really sorry about that. Right, I'll just wait and see if someone comes on board. I'm trying this new way of coming on board at the moment, so I'm just going to see. Oh yes, it is on my iPad, so that's fine. I am live. Right, so yes, last time I tried to do a Facebook Live, it would not let me hold my camera in landscape. So I had a friend from Australia, Vicky, and she sent me some instructions on how to change it. So I have managed to change it, which is really good, and we're on landscape today. So Facebook changed these things, and sometimes it makes it really difficult for us to work out what to do. So I see there's a few people coming on board. Andrea's there. Hi, Andrea. I see Susan's there. Hi, Susan. Ruth's there. I've tried not to say too much before you arrived, Ruth. I know you have a few problems catching up. And it's only 2 minutes past 2 and you're there, so that's great. Okay, we'll put you on my card tree. We'll make a card and then I'll have a chat to you about a few things that's happening. Right, just a moment and we'll put you up here and I'll have a look on my iPad, make sure that I've got it looking right. Okay, so I am going to have a play today with the curved occasion. Susan will say, I know what sort of card you're making. So this comes as a bundle with the punch. So really cool punch and some great little images and some nice words as well to use. So we're going to use that. So what I thought I would do, we might just grab a piece of paper cardstock like that. And I'm going to stamp the car from this set. So we'll stamp the car in Memento on there like that. Isn't it cute? Such a cute little car. So I'll put that ink pad away. And I'm going to colour the car. So I'm going to use the light azure afternoon. So that's the light colour. Oh, gone over the lines already. That didn't take long, did it? Right, so this is one of my favourite colours out of the ones that have now just been added to our collection. I should do it with the other end, but I actually quite like working with the brush end if I can. Let's have a look. Are we going to? It's funny, colouring upside down. Actually, I've never really worried about colouring upside down before, but it's quite strange. Right, I'll try to do the front of the car. So what's been happening? Lots of things really. The mini with all the Christmas things in, that is going really well. Some beautiful things in there. Loving playing with lots of them. Last weekend I had a class using the beautiful Delightful Floral DSP. So that's the DSP that is on the online shop. So that was lots and lots of fun. I might just go over this part and then I'll do it with a darker colour as well. That might be the easiest thing. So go over with this. Just like that. Okay, then I'm going to bring in the dark azure afternoon. I'm going to use the fine. You can see my hair. Oh my gosh, fancy that. It's really bad. The dark colour of this, and we'll just do these little bits like that. A little bit there. Might do a little bit. Might do the little rim things, the dark colour. Like that. And this one. Like that. Right, a little bit of detail here. Might do a little bit along the bottom. What happens is if you do things like that, you can then take your light colour with the brush end and you can slowly blend those colours up into the door of your car. They just go over them again like that. Okay. Right, that will dry. We'll let that dry. I'm going to go, what have I got here? I just grabbed what I could find quickly, dark smoky slate. So I'll use that for the little hubcaps for the wheels. We'll do that very quickly. Just like so. We'll use the black. Do the centre. I'd made a card with colours before and I thought these were the colours I'd used on it was on a little gift box. I don't think they are the same colours. It doesn't quite look the same, but it will be fine. Right. So just around there like so. Right, cute little car. What colour? We might do a little dark. Is that the dark one? It is. The little seat can be dark. And this little, the piece that's come off the roof, that can be dark as well. Right, that's our little car finished. Let's just grab some paper snips and I will just, am I cutting it out? You see I'm cutting it out. I'm trying to think, what am I doing with it? Right, so I'll cut that out. So what else has been happening? So yes, Delightful Floral was my class last weekend. So that was fun. It was nice catching up with all the ladies that came to that. Specialty class was Tuesday night and Wednesday. So that was a busy time. It's always busy at specialty class. And we made 3 cards. So that was lots of fun catching up with everybody. And then this weekend, I have got Winter Meadow class. So it's been crazy, crazy busy. I even had a meeting the other day and one of the questions was, are you doing anything for catalogue launch? And I just replied and says, yes, it's all booked and I've already got people booked in for January for catalogue launch. So we've even got classes booked into January now. So it's been super, super busy, but really, really great. Everyone's loving coming to classes, using the products we've got at the moment. There's some amazing products and card making together, which is really awesome. Had a few extra ladies turn up to card class last week, so I caught up with them, which was lovely. And of course, a couple of weeks ago we had free shipping, so that was really cool. Right, that's my car done. That was the thing that was going to take a little bit of time. Now I've got a little bit of scrap paper here and I'm going to stamp the happy birthday. So I might grab the 0 afternoon colour because it's nice and a deep blue. So let's just use that. So I'll put that onto there. With that, happy. Oh, it didn't really stamp as well as what I. Let's try again. Just as well, we have the magic side. For those of you who don't know, our cardstock is magic. And if you don't stamp it very well on one side, you can turn it over and stamp it on the other side. Right, and I've got the punch that goes with this set. So I need to punch this up my way because it's a bit hard to hold that backwards and punch. So there's our little happy birthday. Okay, now we'll start to do the rest of the things that we need to do for the cards. I'll put those aside. So we are going to start with a card base. Now this card base is 21 centimetres by 14.8. So it's half a sheet of A4 cardstock. Okay, now we're going to fold that in half. Use the bone folder to get a nice sharp crease for that. I've got 2 other pieces here. So this one is, I need to work out my measurement, sorry. I've tried to put the stand closer. 6 centimetres by 14.3 of white and 4.5 centimetres by 14.3 of smoky slate. Okay, so what we're going to do in this one, we're going to create some clouds. So we've got this punch here, the cloud punch, and I've just punched a piece of the cloud punch out of a piece of computer paper. And I'm just going to bring in my balmy blue ink pad and a sponge, and I'm just going to move that around on here and just sponge on the top of it. And what you do is you create a cloudy background. Doesn't matter if it moves because, you know, clouds are never all exactly the same in the sky. Okay, so I don't want to re-ink this up because I don't want it to be too dark. I just want it to be nice and just subtle. Right, how's that looking? That's looking all right, eh? So we'll just put that onto there. A little bit more up here. Right, so that's my cloudy background. So what we can do with that is we can attach that onto there like so. So I'll grab my seal, Stampin' seal. I need to get that started. So just like that, we will attach that onto there like so. Right, now I'm going to bring my little friend in here, and I've got a smaller, a bit more narrow piece, and I'm going to use, so we've got a stamp set and dies here, which is the Forever Forest stamp set, and there are dies that come with that to cut your trees and things out. So what I'm going to use from this is I'm going to use this mountain this time. So we're going to cut the mountain out. So I will open up my little machine here. My plates on here, as you can see, well-loved plates. We use this in classes as well as me using it for my own personal use. So we'll wind that through like so. Okay. And those are our mountains. Now, with this, the mountains have like some texture on them. I don't even know whether you can see that up close, but there is a little bit of texture on there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in a split piece of paper here, because you'll get to see it a bit better. And we'll grab my balmy blue ink again and my brush. And we're just going to brush over that, and it brings up a little bit more detail of those embossed pieces on the mountains. Okay, so just a little bit more interest, which is really cool. So that's our mountains. So now, if I bring my card base back in, there's your mountains in the front. That's very cool. It's coming together. Okay, and I was going to put this on. I think I might grab some cardstock and I might do some trees. I didn't know whether to do trees or not, but I think we need a little bit more colour in there. So these are the trees from that Forever Forest stamp set. These ones here. And I used these yesterday. They're great. So we're just going to ink that up and stamp that on there like so. Right. And I'll leave that out. I'm going to cut that out. So we have a die for those as well. Is that going to fit through there? No, it's not. Let me just grab my snips. I'll just cut this down in size so it fits through. So let's find the die for that. So here's our die. Just like that. Oh, look. Perfect. Friction over. There we go. So put that down and wind that through. Right. So those are our trees. Aren't they cute? They're very cool. Okay, so I will grab my green ink back again and my brush. And just to tone them down a little bit, we're just going to sponge a little bit over them as well. See, just like that. Just blends them in a little bit. Right. I think I will need the trees in the front. It's funny when you're making things up, it's like, oh, is that going to work? Is that going to work? I used these yesterday for this type of card, but we used the truck instead. So I'll cut them in half, so I've got a couple of trees, and then I'll work out where I'm going to put it. Now I've got to work out that the mountain will go about here. So I'm going to pop my mountain up. So I'll grab some dimensionals. Another one down here. And another one down here. And another one. You can never have enough dimensionals really, can you? You know, you just don't want it to fall off. So grab my pick me tool. Rubbish bin. I'll do that one. Or that one. Or that one. Right, we'll just put the mountain in about here. That's cute. Then we'll just put a few trees in. So I think, oh, that one might be nice there. Might put this one here. So we'll pop that one up. I need some little ones. And then over here, I can bring them down a little bit lower, maybe about there. Right, so I think that will work. I think it will come together nicely, but we'll soon see when we put the other part on. So we might just go down a little bit lower here to about there. Right, that's our main top base finished. Now we need to do this part here. So what we're going to do, we're going to bring back our punch and we're going to cut, we're going to punch it about there, like that. Then we're going to turn around and line it up about there. Why did that? Right, so it's just a couple of little furry bits there. So just snip them because you want it to be quite, yep. And make sure that your join is flat, okay. Then what we're going to do is we are going to take, so I've got a 3/4 inch punch. Now this is an old punch, but you may have circles in your circle dies or whatever that you could use. Actually, I might leave that because that would make quite a nice mask for something else. I'll just use another piece of scrap here. So we're just going to punch out 4 of those. Right, so there's our 4. And we are going to, now I'm not watching comments, sorry, because I'm just, it looks like a noddy car, and yeah, you did get a close-up. Thanks, Susan, for that. Could have told me. No. Right, let's just put some dimensionals on these. So just dimensionals in the middle. Now, you want to put these 2 close together so they fit in there like that, okay? Then what you're going to do is you're going to take the tops off them. Get rid of those, and then you're going to put these ones on top of those ones. Now you want them to be reasonably close together, okay? They can be like touching or just on top of each other like that. And then you're going to take these ones off. I know what I forgot to do before I do this. So before I actually put something on the top of that, I'm going to do some stamping because I forgot. Right, where is, what should we use for stamping? We may use, I've got the set, the ocean front, so I might use that, and I'll just grab a little block because I don't think I've got a small block here. Right, and some smoky slate ink because we've got smoky slate cardstock here. Right, we will just do some, so this is going to be my roadway, you see, where my car's going to drive along. So we just need to put some, just some metal along there. Okay, a little bit down here. Move our little dimensionals along so we can put a little bit more gravel on the road there. That's better. Happy with that now. Right, and we'll put these. So these are going to slide along, you see. This is what we're going to do is a little slide along car. So now I can sit. It's going to be a bit wide for my car. Oh, it'll be fine. Right, that's my little car that's going to go racing along the road, okay? See how it goes? I didn't think of that when I was doing it, but I should have left a little white border. But that's how a car's going to go along the road. Now, I can probably snip, because, you know, you can do all these things. Snip the little bit of the back of that circle, just carefully. These snips are great because they've got nice little points. See, that got rid of that one. That'll get rid of this one too. Just like that. So where there's a will, there's a way. It's just finding the way to correct things that are not going to work out exactly how you thought. That's better. And I'll just take a little bit off the back of here. There you go. No one would know. Just like that. Okay, so we'll bring my card base back now. We want to connect this onto here. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn it over, and I'm going to use my strips. So if you haven't got strips, they are so great for lots of things. They're great when you're popping things up that you really want a nice clean edge on, but they're really great for this type of thing. So I need a piece, and I always work out that I need a piece about that long. So then I just snip there, and I can just peel that one off and put that straight onto the edge of there. Oh, went over the edge. Look at that. Started at the wrong place. That's all right. Okay, now to go along there, I might be fine. You've always got to make sure that you can't go too close to the edge if your little circles are going to get caught. But I think we should be fine down there by the look of it. So let's just grab the other one. And if you're right on the edge, I don't want to put my head under the camera again like I did before. Gosh, that was really bad. That will be fine. It will go past there. And then I will just chop a couple of bits, just small bits like this and this, to just go down the sides. So there you go. Right, so we'll peel the backs off those, throw them over there. It's just an easy way of popping your little car on, is to do it the way I showed you. Right, so now you would know I'm doing a Facebook Live at 2 p.m. Just about to put my head under there again. Is it still going? Oh, let's see. Now playing. I'm just wondering if this is still working. Oh yes, there we go. So there's my little car, and it will drive along the road like so. Isn't that cute? Then we've got this beautiful little happy birthday here. So we'll put, sorry about that, someone was ringing on my phone. Very inconsiderate of them to ring me when I'm trying to do my Facebook Live. And I tried to stop it, and I think it froze my video, but that's all right. Right, so we'll put a few little mini dimensionals on here on our special side, because it's the back of where we originally, the back part that we originally stamped that wasn't as good. Oh. Now flip my dimensional cover off, and we'll put happy birthday up here. There you go. Now, oh, I could put some little, should we put some little stones in the bottom? We probably can, just because we could. Let's just do that. So, grey granite and some little stones from the ocean front. Oh, I'm really pleased with the mountain. That's very cute. I like the mountain. Right, let's see if I can get, oh, I'm not going to get, it'll be fine. I'll fit a couple in there. Right, close the ink pad because Ruth will growl. Right, let's have a look. So we'll just cut a few of these out, and I might just put these along the bottom just to decorate the bottom. So it's a really nice way of making a little slidey card. You can have anything that you want slide along the little roadway. You can just make your little trough things there, but having that punch is perfect because it lines up really well, and it's the perfect size for that. So yeah, it's a great way of making little slidey cards, making things slide along. So let's have a look down here like that. Perfect. As you can see, perfectly cut out. So we might just put a few little stones in here. Now I'll put these on flat. Just adds a little bit more interest down the bottom. And do we want, could have another, probably one over here too. So let's just cut, let me think, down like that. So I might put this one here over on this corner, and this one, this little bit that was left over, can just slide under there like that. There we go. So there you go. A little bit of stones on the road, a little bit of car, can go little travelling along. Isn't it cute? I love it. Love the card. Right, so I hope you love it as much as I do, and I hope you've enjoyed seeing how I have made that card today. Right, if you want to know about any of the products I've used, please let me know. Okay, I'm here to help, and I can tell you about anything that we've used today. I will show you what we are doing for this weekend's class, because I've got all the cards here. So we're using the beautiful Winter Meadow paper. So I'll grab the cards. So these are the cards that we're making. So this one here, I've used the beautiful embossing folder on it with a gorgeous paper. This one's another one with the gorgeous paper that's in that set. This one here, I've made a frame around the deer. This one's one of those little bay window cards. Love that. And this one here's a little center step card. And then this one here's a card that opens out as well using the designer paper. So that's my class in the weekend. Really looking forward to catching up with the ladies. I'm sure they're looking forward to catching up and making the cards as well. Thanks, Mari. Nice that you joined me. So, yeah, sorry about the interruption in the middle. I don't know why people decide to ring me when I'm doing a Facebook Live. But it's really nice to catch up with you again this week. I hope you've enjoyed the card. If you do manage to make a card something like that with a little slider like that, please send a photo to me. I love to share it with anyone. Okay, so I hope you have a really, really good day. I've got a few jobs to do, so heading out very shortly. And yeah, I look forward to catching up with you again next Thursday at 2 p.m. Have a great day, everybody, and bye for now.